let's hope when Arlo the alligator grows up, he doesn't become anything similar to the crocodiles we've had in films of late. Well, not of late, of a while back, like Lake Placid. Do you remember the film? Have you seen it? That's a scary crocodile. And welcome to the Review Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my movie review for Arlo the Alligator Boy. Have you heard about this film? Are you excited to watch it? I'm excited to talk about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do give me a thumbs up. It helps massively in the analytics, and I appreciate the love. Let's share the love. But for now, let's jump into the review. A young humanoid alligator travels to the big city in hopes of reuniting with his estranged father, meeting a colourful cast of characters along the way. So it's an 80-minute film. It boasts, I think, 12 original songs, so it's definitely a musical. I have feelings about musical. My family love musicals. My mother and my sister, I grew up watching musicals because they love musicals. I've seen The Sound of Music I don't know how many times. So it's not a thing that I necessarily want to switch on when I watch a film or something. There's been a few that I really enjoyed, like a particular episode of Buffy, you know, the one I'm talking about, called Once More with Feeling. There's been things like that that I enjoy watching. But musicals aren't necessarily the thing I gravitate towards to find my escapism. So I got the screening for this and I thought, it looks cute, let me give it a go. And I have to say, the music is part and parcel what makes this film work. And what I mean by that is that there are moments of an emotional beat that the film is going along, that the songs naturally drive into. And some of them are types of music that I would listen to, and some of them aren't. And definitely not like a radio station I would choose to pick on, and like that's my type of genre that I enjoy. However, the music chosen, every single original song has a purpose. The words, if you listen to them, definitely basically not exaggerate but expand on the story or the emotional beat that they're trying to get across. The director has very cleverly, with the creators of the music themselves, have shaped these songs to help be a character of the film, but also to move the film along. It's a very clever, I guess, a content creator. It's a dynamic tool that I want to use myself. If I could sing, I can barely play the guitar. I would love to be able to use music like that as a creation device to further my reviews. I could start singing, but you would cry. But it's so cleverly done in this film that it just feels like it's exactly part of the film. There are some Disney films that works for, like Kung Fu, Gun Fu, but works for you. There's some Disney films that this works really well with. Some of the original old ones, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. You just think about those songs that you remember. If you hear The Lion King, you know, I just can't wait to be a king. It's those type of songs that help you remember certain key point moments in films. Like the music kind of cements those really kind of deep emotional beats that you are trying to remember in certain films. I think without Aladdin, without those songs in Aladdin or The Lion King or The Beauty and the Beast, those Disney films wouldn't work as well. But they have been under some other musicals, which I'm not going to mention because I don't want to upset people, that some songs are just there to showcase the film or there to sell the film. And so they're doing all these trailers and these montages, and when they're selling it, they're doing the marketing. It comes across that looks like the music's going to be amazing. But the music is amazing, but isn't the character of the film. This film, the music is a character of the film, but it doesn't stand out on its own. It's a character that moves the film along. So I've talked about that long enough, but that's just how I feel about the music and the integration of this animated film. The animation itself as well is excellent. The director has himself been involved in animating films for quite a while. Puss in Boots film, Kung Fu Panda 2, I think. So he's been in the biz, and now he's directing films. So it really feels like the animation itself is at home. You feel at home when you're watching this. There's nothing like, oh, that bit of animation is a bit iffy. The color, saturation, the vibrancy, it just screams adventure. So you go along this adventure with Arlo, who is trying to find his father, and along the ways he meets these really quirky characters. There are multitudes of themes that are really relevant for today. All the different characters we meet are very, very large or weird looking. There's a moment in the film where a certain character says something like, you need to change, you need to conform to what society needs you to be. Don't be different, don't stand out, just put on your suit and be about your 9 to 5 job and look like everybody else. And I really like that theme, because then it splits that on its head. It splits that on its head, and it shows what you're meant to be like, to stand out, to be who you are. And I think the main theme of this film is screaming, basically, be who you are, celebrate who you are. And that's such a great theme. It's so relevant for today, between the issues we have between race, between your sexuality to your religion. It doesn't really matter. Just stand up for who you are as a person, be okay with that. And that theme will teach our young ones, I think, a really good thing to learn right now from the get-go. So it's definitely aimed at a younger generation. But I do think that parents are going to enjoy this. There's some of the scripting that will go over the heads of the kids. There's some stuff there that the adults were like, oh, I see what they were hinting at there. Not rude or anything, just an adult sort of understanding of things. Maybe older teens that will get at what the director or the dialogue is trying to insinuate. And that's a lot of fun. When you get the balance of an animated film that appeals to youngsters, has a great theme, a great moral of the story, and then also the adults as well. And then you mix in with some great music that I didn't hate, I actually rather enjoyed. You'll find yourself humming in your head of a couple of the songs. I think, unfortunately for some parents, this may be a film that gets put on repeat. I think this is a win for Netflix. I'm going to give this an A-. I think it's a solid animated film, good morals, a good story, an A to B understanding of where it's going, a fruition at the end. If you really enjoyed this, you should be happy to know that from this, I think there's going to be a TV series that is spawned from it, or an animated TV series, so we're looking forward to that. We don't have much news at the moment, but as soon as I find more, I'll let you know. Thanks so much for watching this. Let me know your thoughts below, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long Tuesday.